The background to this webinar is that recent health and safety legislation changes in Australia and indeed in New Zealand mean that corporations must take a far more active approach to managing the risks associated with corporate travel or risk criminal prosecution. To cover the topic today and to give us a guidance, we have Alana Titterton and Tony Ridley.
Organisations would be familiar with the concept of risk registers, and the risk registers are about the identification of certain phases and steps and activities that would create or identify the hazards, and then those hazards have a likelihood, consequence, impacts, and all those sorts of things. So even looking at something as straightforward and simple as the commute to the airport, where a lot of individuals and organisations meet motor vehicle accidents or breakdowns, or in foreign countries there's all sorts of events that can potentially take place. These are some of the steps and the processes and the considerations that the organisations already do when it comes to operating a forklift, or when it comes to operating a paper shredder, or a whole host of other things they're already doing. But when you ask, or you delve into an organisation's structure and system, and you ask for the risk register, or to look at the risk register as applies to travel, and then how they're making these foreseeable risks or reasonably practicable control measures, it doesn't exist. And that is a fundamental problem. So organisations need to be able to have and demonstrate and update an overall risk register or risk process that identifies the hazards as they apply to the activity and or the individual, which again may not be one and the same.